It doesn't even keep a solid 60 FPS, and it's a clock app. AAA Clock. Now, this was, let's say, an interesting release coming out on the Switch. Now, everybody knows that the Switch is a handheld console, right? I would hope that you know that by now, or else I want to know what rock you're living under. But even though it's a handheld console that's designed for, you know, video games, gaming, that doesn't mean that it can't have apps on it. So apps like YouTube. I don't think Netflix is actually on the Switch here, is it? Stuff like that. So why not have a clock? Well, besides the fact that it's basically pointless unless you have a very specific use case, I don't know. But anyway, we might as well play it and see if it's actually worth buying, especially at a discounted price. So, here we are, AAA Clock. Now, at the moment, it doesn't look like you can do much besides, well, look at the time, which I have a smartphone for that, but hey, I guess we needed an app on the Switch. But, no, it's not tapping the screen. You press the plus button, and all of a sudden, wow, look at all of this, man. Look at all these options. So, if you press down this one, you can actually choose when to set an alarm. Wow. Oh, I forgot how tedious this is. So, you literally have to go through menus like this, either up or down, and that's what you get. I've got to go for 9 PM, so, this might take a while.
2 hours later.
Okay, we can't speed it up. This is going to be great. I've got to go all the way down. Give me a couple minutes.
3 days later.
There we go. So the alarm... Oh, we've got about 2 minutes before the alarm goes off. Right, so left and right is literally just different languages. I mean, I guess if you're learning French, Japanese, or German, you're just like, well, let me just practice playing AAA Clock for some reason. So I've kind of got like the Game Boy style here, like the original Game Boy color scheme, but you can choose other color schemes. So I think one I used to have was the panda look. I actually thought it's quite nice because you can see with my controller sticks, I've got the panda look on those. Are you guys ready for the alarm to go off? So you can choose different color schemes. You could have blue. Oh, 28 past 9. The alarm isn't going off. Okay. So you can have pink and blue. Oh, there you go. So that's how you change. You can either have AM and PM, or you can just have 24-hour clock. So let's put it back on the panda look. I think I'll have the panda look for now. There you go. And in terms of the actual clock itself, I think that's basically all of the options. There we are. But we have an actual game here. So yeah, I mean, you thought AAA Clock was just a clock application. I've completely forgotten how to play the game. Hang on. Because I remember playing this a little bit before, but is it literally just an endless runner? Like, I thought you could shoot as well. Well, of course I have. I'm trying to figure out how to play the game. Oh, no ammo. Oh, okay, that's great. So, you know the Google Chrome dinosaur and surfing game on Edge or whatever other browser you use? Yeah, this is basically it, except I had to pay for it. Don't know if the big alien thing is the sucker. I'm the sucker here, but I don't know if you could notice this, but it doesn't even keep a solid 60 FPS, and it's a clock app. Like, I don't even know how that is this even possible. It's literally dropping frames. Sometimes it will be 60 FPS, and other times it won't be. Wow, okay. There we are. This is what I do for you guys. This is what I do. Oh, okay, it failed again. That's what I do for you guys, is fail. I mean, for the price I paid, not bad. I paid about 70p or about $1 for this. So at that point, it's kind of hard to argue. Like, it's basically a mobile game, but it's definitely higher quality than most mobile games are. And there we go. Is that literally everything? I think I remember some other options. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I can change the color of all of it like this, or I can do individual colors because, wow, what else do you do with AAA Clock, I guess? Oh, so that resets it all, even though the language is still French. There we go. Apparently there's DLC for this now, so I guess, you know, you can do that. But yeah, this is literally it. Like, it's a cool showpiece, I guess. Like, it's kind of fun to just show your friends and they kind of look at you in shame that you actually spent money on this, but I mean, it's not too bad. Although, again, the alarm didn't work. Hang on, here's the alarm. Even though it sounds like we're about to die, instead of just waking me up for, you know, breakfast, but yeah. I paid for this app, remember? I put money towards it. So my alarm's set for 1 now. The really weird thing about this is that the alarm only works if the Switch is on. So if the Switch goes to sleep, the alarm doesn't work. I don't really know what the point of that is because the Switch goes to sleep quite quickly, but yeah. So it's kind of pointless even as an alarm. The only thing that it does do is look kind of cool, basically. And one more thing I found just before I wrap up. There's a straight up link to the eShop, the DLC, I think it is. So, if they weren't shameless enough as it was, back to outro me. So that was the video. Now, this is a really interesting application, right? It's not something that you would ever expect, and it's not something that I would immediately go out and buy or anything like that, but it's just a bit of fun, isn't it really? Like, even the trailer is just, you know, not taking itself too seriously. And overall, would I recommend buying it? Depends on the price. And I think that's the same for every single game or any kind of thing that you're buying. If it's the full price, so £10, or was that about $13, $14? $14, I think, of Obviously not. Like, come on, you got a smartphone that has an app built in, or a free app if it doesn't have it built in for some reason. But if you can find it for £1, like I did, especially just the novelty of it, like it's relatively well made app. It's not like super clunky or anything. Maybe? I can't really see much practical use for it, but just for a joke or a novelty thing, showing off to your friends or whatever, I think it'd be pretty interesting. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, don't be mean in the comments. I don't know what to say. And see you later.